Alright, what's up everybody? I got another recorded battle here off of the Ghost Stadium Discord. This one's against Razzspoons. I've had some pretty good battles in the past. This is a freestyle, so this is round one of our tournament. And you can see he had the great lead there. I had the Scarm farm on my Venusaur. I brought in Sableye. It's my safe switch I like to bring in. I love my Sableye freestyles. See, it does a good amount to our Skarmory there. And Sableye gotta use shields. Sableye does require a lot of shielding, but gotta watch out for a Azumarill and a couple of tough matchups, but he does pretty well. See, he did a good amount there to Skarmory. Gonna do a good amount here to Lantern as well. At this point, he's done his job. Would have been nice to get that last foul play. I thought about shielding, but gonna go ahead and take this, probably Thunderbolt. And I knew I had Venusaur sitting there waiting to come in, so you're going to see I make a mistake here, though. I ended up using a Frenzy Plant. I should have just farmed him up. Even if he got to another Thunderbolt, it's no concern to me at this point. I could easily tank that, and Venusaur's done his job. But I did use the Frenzy Plant, so I would have had a good amount of energy right here. Again, it's Skarmory again. I switched out, but I could have had that fully loaded Venusaur in the back ready to come in. But I'll take this matchup. My Skarmory's got a good HP lead because he took that foul play earlier. So he's going to come in. He's still got the shield advantage. I'm hoping I can burn a shield here. Otherwise, I probably might have just tried to keep farming up with my Skarm. I think I do get the shield. Does shield right there, so that's good. And I'm not going to shield. Oh, no. Skarm versus Skarm, you generally don't want to shield a lot in that matchup. It does a little bit, but nothing serious. I'm going to try to get him before he gets another Sky Attack. I think he does get one more off. Yeah. That's right. I got a nice little loaded Skarm coming in here. Gonna have enough energy to do some, get these attacks off here. And there comes the Skarm countered Deoxys. So get the Flash Cannon off. Not sure if that's the right move or not. I need to study up on my Deoxys matchups. But I do know that Venusaur handles Deoxys fairly well. This Frenzy Plant is going to do some work. But he does have that Psyshock, which is going to hit good. If I didn't have this shield right here, I'd be in trouble. But I still had that shield advantage. You see it turn red from the Psyshock. Or sorry, Psycho Boost. Red shield. It would have been GG's if I didn't have that. And I'm going to get to the Frenzy Plant before he gets another Psycho Boost. Got him in game one. So even though he had me with the Skarm versus my Venusaur to start with, I was able to switch out of there, do some creative switching, and shield properly, and pick up the first round win. So we're on the Pokemon Go PvP Discord, so this is a remote battle. So actually going back and forth and messaging him on Discord here. You see we had some issues at the beginning. Actually had to restart that battle. It booted us after we sent. So he's telling me if I'm going to send this one. I'm going to go ahead and send the second round. And you're just going to see I'm pretty much going to go with pretty much the same team. I like to study my opponent's team, see what they're coming, what I think they're going to come with, or see what Pokemon I think I have that match up well against what they're going to bring. And then I usually like to pretty much stick with that team unless they do something unexpected, or unless I'm really feeling like I want to change it up. You see, I'm going to go in here. Go back and look at my regional squad. I think I changed it over to Skarmory lead. Yep. So Skarmory lead this time instead of Venusaur, but same team. Again, if Skarmory gets in trouble, I will bring in my Sableye as a pretty safe switch. I don't like to switch into Venusaur because you can get farmed by Skarmory especially. So you'll see here, picked wrong again. I should have stuck with the Venusaur. Another bad starting matchup. Deoxys completely owns Skarmory. Probably shouldn't even have done any fast attacks. Just get out of there. Came into Sableye. He's a pretty reliable counter for defense Deoxys. Psycho Boost. Again, I'm not super familiar. I know that Sableye was good against that Psychic typing, but I should have just tried to tank that. Even though I pretty much shield everything with Sableye. I don't know. I'm probably even going to have to take that bait a lot because my Sableye, he is a little squishy. Now, this matchup is one of the ones that's really not good. If they got an Azumarill on the team, makes it not as safe of a switch for Sableye to come in. I probably should have shielded there, but I'm in such a losing matchup that I feel like it's almost a waste of shield. I know I've got Venusaur right back here. He's going to need that shield if he gets to the Ice Beam, so I went ahead and let Sableye go down to the play rough, just because I knew I had Venusaur waiting in the wings, and I think he's switch locked right now on the Azu, so I was feeling okay at this point in the match. I knew it was going to be a close one. Use the shield there, and again here, 1, 2, 3, I'm trying to count and farm. Did not think I was going to make it there, so I could do a couple extra Vine Whips. Got too greedy. Ooh, just that barely little sliver of life. I was fortunately able to get off that Lance Frenzy Plant. Almost cost me big time trying to farm him up there. Now he's still got a shield left. I'm not going to be able to get to this last Frenzy Plant against the Deoxys. And now, unfortunately, all I have is my Skarmory versus his Deoxys. He's got a shield. I'm in big trouble at this point. So, GG's Razzspoons, you got me good on this one. You're going to see right here, I think the Thunderbolt's going to come in and finish me off. And we're going to send into round 3. Oh, so Skarmory can actually tank one Thunderbolt. It's good to know. Skarmory is a pretty tanky little beast. He still had another one in the back and a shield, so he had me pretty handily that round. So again, we're going back on the Discord there. Message each other to make sure who's going to send the next round. And you can see I had my PV Poke open in the other tab over there. It's my other website I rely on a lot for simulations, reliable sims, and I think their rankings are probably the most accurate for what ends up developing into the meta. It tends to reflect PV Poke a little bit more than some of the other websites I've seen of ranking sites, so I like to use that one. So going into the pivotal round 3 here, I made the mistake that I always kick myself for. Like, all right, I've been playing pretty well. The rounds have been pretty close. I felt I lost pretty hard the last round. For whatever reason, I felt like Venusaur was not pulling his weight. So you can see right here, I was kind of hesitating, thinking about it, what I was going to lead with, what I was going to do. Started out, I was thinking to lead with Venusaur. Now, if you watch this match develop, I should have stuck with that. But instead, I don't know how to spell region. It takes me a while to figure it out. Gonna come in, gonna switch it up to my boy Azumarill. Love Azumarill. He really helped me out a lot. I used him a lot with that Hydro Pump. Landed on a lot of people that weren't expecting it in regionals. But so watch here, I ended up leading with Sableye and having Azumarill and Skarms in the back. And you're gonna see here, as this match develops, that may not have been the wisest decision. So we'll wait for Razzspoons to select his team. It's another, maybe you could say, mistake I made. I was still barely learning out who gets CMP. That's Charge Move Priority. So it's actually the player that clicks Use This Party last. Doesn't actually matter who sends or receives the invite, I don't think. Except in the case when you're not best friends or you're not doing it remotely. If you're doing it in person. But whoever clicks Use This Party last, that's going to be the person that has priority. So if you're playing in a live tournament or something, you're going to want the other person to like show you their phone if you're supposed to have CMP. Because you're not going to be able to see their team or anything. Once they select Use This Party, everything's going to be going in. You are not going to be seeing what team they're using or anything like that, but you should be able to see this screen here that person is choosing their team or that you've selected. That way you're going to know that they have selected. There's no shenanigans going on. So what do you see here? If I would have led with my Venusaur like I originally planned, I would have been, oh, this could have been GG's. Maybe I'm going to win this. But now, Sableye, that was a terrible matchup. I don't like to switch, but I had to get out of there. Now, his Azumarill's got the energy lead over mine. This is not off to a great start. Not at all. And I don't have a good counter to Azumarill. I had to go the Azumarill versus Azumarill matchup. I could have thrown my Venusaur in there. If that was the case, he's not going to be able to throw this Deoxys in to try to counter that. So, I mean, I think he still does have Skarmory on this team, so maybe he still would have had me anyway, but should have stuck with my gut. I always regret it when I have a gut feeling, you know what? Second thought, maybe this will be better. And I almost always regret it, so trying to learn to stick with that gut instinct. And then again, that super effective damage, but just like Skarmory, Azumarill's so tanky, he can actually take that. And again, you're going to see here, oh, Heartbreak Hotel. Just that sliver of health away from being able to get off that last play rough. That could have changed the match. Here I had the shield advantage still until this shield came out. It's still a fairly close match. Again, too scared to tank anything with my fragile little Sableye, but I don't think that Psycho Boost does too much. I was able to farm him up and take him down, so that was positive. And this match is going to come down to it. You guys are going to see it. Azumarill came back. So slow on the switch, guys. So slow on the switch. I want to get off that Power Gem. I knew that did a little bit of damage. That, again, might have been a mistake. I could have been better off having that charged up Sableye in the back. And there I tried to switch out. You guys couldn't really see it, but I actually switched to Skarmory to try to save the shield. Skarm could easily tank that play rough. Didn't go. So I do switch out to Skarmory right after, but normally if you do your charge attack, right as your charge attack is going off, you can hit that switch out button, and it's reliably will give you the switch. So I don't know if it was a glitch or what it was there why I didn't get the switch, but it's unfortunate, but you'll see. This is GG's. He probably had me anyway. It did come down very close to the wire, but c'est la vie. I don't know. Can't cry about it now. So Skarm versus Skarm. This is one of the most exciting matchups in the game. If you guys have ever played the Skarmory mirror match, you're going to know. It's almost as enthralling as the Bastiodon mirror match. Gonna be really, really something to watch. These sky attacks do not do a whole lot. As you're going to see, I'm trying to bait that shield off him, but I do think I do have the energy advantage, so I might fade him down here if he doesn't get it, but oh. CMP. I don't know. If I waited a little bit longer to select this party, it could have been me. You see, Sableye still was pretty charged. He comes in. I'm going to get the Skarm out right here. Coming up to another charge move. I got a little energy lead, I think. Oh, who's going to get it first? This is going to fade him if I can get it. Maybe I should have gone the foul play. Should I keep going for the Power Gem? I should have kept going for the Power Gem. This foul play is not going to do it. Oh, blocked. That's right. He had a shield lift. Guess what? Oh, pretty close. Pretty close. But in this one, I think I was outplayed and out-strategized. He had the better 3 against my 3. Should have kept that Veno in there, and I might have had it. But GG's, Razzspoons. It's a pretty highly ranked PvPer. I have him on my PvP Discord, and much respect. GG's.